and thank you for joining us for Monday Encouragement video. So last week we spoke about raising our children to be completely dependent on God, not on us, not on our advice, not on the government, not on their friends, but solely dependent on God, because He is the only one that is everlasting. He's the only one that doesn't change. He's the only one that's never going to disappoint them. And so this week I just wanted to share something with you. This week has been, to say the least, a very challenging week. But earlier this week, our pastor gave us this verse, which I want to share with you, and it's found in Psalms 46, verse 10. And I'm going to add on verse 11 to it. And for me, it was a challenge, because as a single mother, this goes against everything that we are. And it says, "Be still and know that I'm God." And when I say it goes against everything that we are as single mothers, is that being still part. We're always easily caught up with the kids, with the housework, with work, with the finances, with just getting everything done and making sure it's done right, it's done on time. And so this is a challenge for me. It's just that first part of being still. But the rest of the verse says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." And 11 says, "The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge." And when I say this was a challenge, I mean, it really was a challenge. And then I started kind of just reading over and just meditating on the verse. And then I started looking up the definitions in Strong's. And then I realized I found this verse all over the place. I had it on my notebooks. It was printed on some of my notebooks. And I just started really focusing on this verse. And when I was looking through the Strong's, I'm just going to share some definitions with you, because it shed light on this verse, and it made it more tangible for me in that moment of being still and just knowing that God is God, that God is with me as a single mother when I'm at work, when I'm at home, when I'm at the grocery store, when I'm at church. He is God, and I can be still in Him no matter the situation or circumstance. So when it says still, the definition in Strong says to sink, to let drop, relax, abate, abandon, refrain, let alone, to be quiet. Then it says no. So we're supposed to be still. So we're supposed to be relaxed. We're supposed to abandon those things that are distracting us. We're supposed to refrain from acting impulsively. We're supposed to let things alone. And sometimes we're just supposed to be quiet. And it says be still and know. And the definition of know is to know, to learn to know by experience, to consider, to discern, be revealed, to recognize, admit, and to confess. So in that moment that we're being still, we're getting rid of the things that are distracting us. We are to know God, know Him by experience. God, you've brought me through situations and circumstances before. Know God by experience. God, you are God. You created all of this. Know Him and admit and confess, God, you are my God. You're my provider. You're the only one that can save. Then it says, I will be exalted among the nations. So exalted means to be lifted up, to be lofty, to rise up, knowing that God is above every situation and every circumstance. It doesn't matter if it's your finances, if it's health, if it's a rebellious child or a sick child. God is above it all. And because He's above it all, we can be still in Him. We can let things alone. We can let things go. We can abandon those things that we think we have to jump in and fix. Then it says, I will be exalted in all the earth. When it says earth, it means the whole earth, the land of the living. Verse 11, the Lord of hosts. And the word, this is interesting to me, the word host means that which goes forth, like an army or for warfare. So the Lord of hosts, God is in charge of He goes forth. He fights our battles for us. He's in charge of protecting us. He's in charge of defending us. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. And the definition for refuge is our stronghold, a high place, a secure height. And so as I was just meditating on this, and I was just really studying this, God really revealed to me that I can be still. I don't have to have the right answers. I don't have to jump in and say yes. I don't have to always make things perfect. I can be still in Him and know know by reading his word, because one of the definitions is to learn to know. And I learned to know him as God through his word. So I know that he's God by his word. I know that he's God because of the experiences that I've had with him and what he has brought me through. The good, the bad, the blessings, everything. I know that he's God through these experiences. He's going to be exalted. I know because of his word, he's above everything. He's above every situation and circumstance. He's above that sick child. He's above that rebellious child. He's above the finances. He's above the person at work that annoys you. He's above it all. And he is my defender. He is my refuge. He keeps me safe. So this week, I just want to encourage you, just be still. Take a deep breath and just be still and know that God is God, and know that he's above it all, and know that he's going to do exactly what he said he's going to do. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week, Monday.